Alright guys, and welcome to Season 5, Episode 1 of this AFC Wimbledon Manager Mode career. We are in the Empower Championship, but obviously we haven't got any league games in this episode. It is just pre-season, it's sorting out my team, it's showing you the goals from the friendlies, etc, etc. So I'm just going to say, I really hope you enjoyed yesterday's episode. If you have not seen it, you need to see it, because I've watched it, like, I edited it all, and then I watched it, and I was just like, wow, you know, this is actually really good to watch. Like, it was a montage of me scoring all the goals from last season, and yeah, obviously, if you want me to do that again for this season, then I will gladly do it, although there probably won't be as many goals, so it might be a bit shorter. But also, when I'm going through this commentary, it's not all over the place, but my commentary will be all over the place because I'm not really sure what's exactly going to come up next, if you know what I mean. Because obviously I get transfer offers, and to remember it in time order is basically impossible. So I just thought I'll just do the commentary straight off and try and keep up with it as much as I could. So I got job offers. I've got Peterborough United, Ipswich Town, and I won't say the job offers because I'm going to say, for the first time, FIFA 13, I'm going to do a career mode because I know that you'll probably want me to do a career mode, but I am going to do a journeyman career mode, and this is, you know, I'm really looking forward to it, actually, because it's like with Football Manager. Sometimes you have a one club save one year, and then you'll just have a journeyman one where you just go to loads of different clubs, and, you know, obviously it keeps it fresh, it keeps it interesting, and I hope you're looking forward to that. I mean, I know it's months away and I probably shouldn't even be talking about it, but I just thought I'd, you know, quickly throw it in and mention it. So, there we go, it's been mentioned and we'll move on. So, yeah, the youth players, I've signed a lot, so I'll quickly run through them. Well, no, actually, I won't quickly run through them. I will show you a very good overview of their stats and everything. So, it's odd that a centre-back of Mermick, I think his first name's Goran, I could be wrong, he's got finishing of 50, and then short pass of 52. His stand tackles 53. They're the only three that are over 50. His overall rating is 50, which isn't too bad, although I forgot to change the squad numbers. I might look at changing them. They don't seem to be too bad in FIFA 12 nowadays. But obviously I still might change them to put them higher just for the sake of changing them. So yeah, I signed everyone I could, which was quite a few people actually. I think there were about 6 in total, maybe 7. And then I also got Hana Busa, who's a 55 overall rated centre-back from Japan, and I'm pretty sure I don't know what his first name is. I'm trying to remember it. It might be Hitoshi or something like that. But as you can see, he's got slide tackle is 71 and stand tackle is 70, which is really good. You know, cause centre back, that's the main two that you look at. Heading is also vital, but not as vital as the stand tackles and the slide tackles. So he's got 2-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot. It's not too bad for a youth player. Then we're on to Pellegrino, who I think is Australian, and he's got pretty decent physical attributes for someone that's rated 42 overall, and his mental attributes aren't bad, like aggression's 59. I like high aggression. Personally, I think it's much better for the type of football I play, where I like to get my 2 central midfielders like kind of charging the ball down, winning it, and then playing nice football, if that makes sense. But I don't know how you can really be a tough tackler and a beautiful passer. I'm not really sure if that works out. But anyway, yeah, he's Australian. He's 16 years old, 3-star weak foot and 2-star skill moves. So no traits, no specialities. None of my youth players have that. I'm just gonna ask a question though. If any of you guys know the answer to any of these questions, I'd be you know, I won't be amazed. I'd be really happy if you could drop it in the comment section below. Can youth players gain a new position like this? Like on my youth players, say that for instance Mansell is a central midfielder. The only positions that come up in his, like, where is it? In here, there it is, where it says position and then it has S in the brackets. That is it, he's centre mid. And all the youth players are exactly the same. Not one of them has 2 positions. Can they gain a new position on that? Like, be able to play left back and centre back, or centre mid and left mid, or centre mid and right mid, if that makes any sense. And also, can they gain traits and specialities? Because I know as your pro you can, but I don't know if it's the same for youth players. Or any player actually in career mode. So if you do know the answer to that, please let me know, and I will be really appreciative. Is that a word? Yeah, I'll be really glad, and I would really appreciate the comment. So yeah, sorry about the kind of like slow commentary. Just obviously I'm showing you the players in detail, but if I just went, oh, and Luke Mackay's got no specialities, this here is blah 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 blah, then you can just see what, you know, you can see on the screen what his physical attributes are, what his mental attributes are. You can pause it at any time, so you can look at them. So I just feel it's better talking over them rather than just giving you exactly what is on the screen, if that makes any sense. When it's going through, obviously I'm not going to talk over the action. That'd just be, oh, and by the way, I did this today. Oh, look at that, we scored. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to move on because I'm properly rambling now. I'm not even halfway through the video, and honestly, if I rambled for the last, you just quit now. You just be like, oh no, forget it, unsubbed and everything. So yeah, Bezza, oh, he's a great player because obviously I've played some games already. Just his overall is 63. I'm gutted as a left winger, which is why I was asking the question that I was asking a minute ago. But look at his acceleration and agility for a 16-year-old. His physical attributes are really good. His mental attributes aren't great, but it's only 4, and it doesn't make too much of a difference in game. And then his skill attributes, he's got good ball control, he's got good long shots, he's got good curve, there's another one, I think it's not long passing, it's I'm sure it's down here. Just give it a minute. And now I am doing exactly what I said I wasn't going to do. Oh, no, it's not. And volleys is pretty decent at 58. So I do play him up front because I'd rather have him up front than on the left midfield. It's just personal opinion of what's trying to work with his stats and everything, because obviously I don't play a left winger. And then moving on to the transfer offer from Sangju Sangmu. I'll just spoil it now. They've come in with so many offers for my players yet again, like they did last year. They wanted that Carly, Archfield, Henville, the goalkeeper, and I said, yeah, certainly you can have him, because he was a youth player that was given to me, and he did go. So he went for 120 grand, which is a pretty decent amount of money actually. I've made some good money in this transfer window, and it's not even finished yet. I'm still in August because obviously I've not even started the league games yet. But yeah, Sammy Moore. When I first got the transfer offer from Scunthorpe, I thought, oh, they bid him for Luke Moore yet again. But no, it weren't. It was Sammy Moore. So I did sell Sammy Moore to Scunthorpe United. He did go for 90 grand. And then Morecambe came in with a transfer offer for Fraser Franks, who was on the transfer list. I decided that I had enough centre-backs now, the youth players, and Fraser Franks was rated 51, and I just thought, oh, it's time for him, to go. Unfortunately, it'll be time for everyone to go at some point, and Fraser Franks' time is up now, if that makes any sense. So yeah, again, apologies for the commentary, guys. It's always going to be like this in pre-season when you're not really sure what's coming next. But I know what's coming next. It's the game against Aalborg BK, who I'm almost 100% positive are in the Danish league. And I did play this on Legendary, like I play all my friendlies on Legendary. And if you saw before the game, I am playing my youth squad, which is what I said I would do. I'm going to play them all season, including the friendlies. In the 61st minute, they got through and scored with Cake. I assume that's how you say his name, Cake. And then they got a penalty in the 87th minute. Although Sean Stevens stood up well and saved it, tipped it away, and we managed to get it clear. But in the 89th minute, they came back yet again with Cake, who walked through the defence and put it into the back of the net. And I've just missed the first goal for Bayern Munich against Real Madrid in the semi-finals. It's on the TV next to me, and I'm really tempted to watch the replay. But yeah, the game finished AFC Wimbledon 0, Aalborg 2. You can look at the stats. Sorry, I just really need to see this goal. Oh, it's a corner. It's on ball. Oh, Reeby. Oh, good goal by Reeby. What's happening? So yeah, Dan Sanderson, Sangju Sangmu came in with the offer, and he did sell. That was totally wrong with me to just turn around and watch the Bayern Munich goal. Although, while we're on this, I do actually want Bayern Munich to get through into the final. I do like them. When they played Inter Milan in the final a few years ago, I was supporting them. Unfortunately, Inter Milan scored 2 goals with Diego Milito, and it was a pretty poor final in the Bernabeu. Yes, I do remember a lot of football stuff. I'm pretty decent at football quizzes. If you ever need anybody for a football quiz, then you can always contact me, because I do have pretty decent memory. So, wow, this commentary has been really different. You're gonna have to tell me if this has been a good commentary or not, because it's been totally odd for me. I'm just sat talking, like, not really. This makes no sense to me. I'm just literally just sat talking, just enjoying doing this. But I'll try and get back on track anyway, because Sangju Sangmu came in with another offer for Graban, and I did accept yet again. It was 240 grand for the other goalkeeper. 240 grand for someone that's rated 42 overall. You're not going to say no to that, are you? We move on to the game against Everton, and it is on world class. I forgot to change it, but in the end I was glad I didn't change it, because I thought, alright, okay, Everton on world class. I can find out, like, how good I actually am with this team and find out what the strengths are and everything, because if I can salvage anything from this, then it'll give me hope for the league matches, because obviously Everton are better than anybody in the championship. But they did take a 2-0 lead in the 71st minute with Victor Aniche getting a bit lucky from the rebound. And Ross Barkley also scored in the 4th minute with a decent shot. And then they came forward yet again. Jack Rodwell skinned probably 3 or 4 of my defenders before putting it into the back of the net. And Cousins 7 came on at just the right time. He didn't score. It was Jack Rodwell. There you go. And the game did finish Everton 3, AFC Wimbledon 0. So just having a look at the match stats now. I mean, we had 4 shots. 1 of them was on target. And we had more possession. So I actually enjoyed playing the game, even though I lost 3-0. I thought, well, surely I only lost 3-0 because they are quite simply a better team than me. So hopefully we'll be able to defend better against the lesser teams that are in the Championship, like your Readings and your Sheffield Uniteds, and hopefully manage to nick 1 or 2 goals. So we'll have to wait and see. But Sangju Sangmu came in with yet another transfer offer, but they couldn't actually go through with it because they signed David Gramad, which meant that yet again for the 2nd season running they tried to buy 1 too many of my players and ran out of money. And then we played Osasuna, and this time it was back onto Legendary, and they started off really well in the 36th minute. Kiki Sola skinned about 5-6 players and then slammed it into the bottom corner. So 38 minutes gone, they were 1-0 up, but we came out. Lloyd Rowe in the 45th minute chipped it through perfectly for Bezu, and Bezu controlled it brilliantly and then expertly placed it into the top corner. I was genuinely over the moon when I scored that goal, because that was like the first goal we'd scored with this team in the friendlies. And then straight from kickoff, we got the ball. Lloyd Rowe ran through on goal, and the referee blew for half time. I am sorry, but you cannot blow for half time there. I was so annoyed. Even though it's only a friendly, I was genuinely annoyed. But it didn't matter because Bezu walked through the defence again, and I think that did take a lucky deflection. But it doesn't matter because it ended up in the back of the net, and it goes down as Bezu's goal. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to playing with him, and we won the game 2-1 on Legendary, which gives me a lot of hope because Osasuna, at the start of the game, Osasuna are a really good team. So we had 2 shots, 1 on target, and we managed to score 2 goals, amazingly. But annoyingly, just like we had last season, Charles Williams got out injured for 3 months. Sean Stevens is out injured for the first 3 months. So we will have to play Seb Brown for I'm not going to say first 3 months. Oh my god, that was a nightmare. I said first 3 months about 3 times running there. But anyway, just before the Reading game, Max Ledbetter, he turned 16, and I'm able to sign him, which is an absolute joy. And I did sign him, and that is just absolutely crazy. I have finally got the player that I've been waiting for 2 years. You guys will be so happy now. You'll be like, oh, thank God he's not going to talk about him now. He's not going to go, oh, yeah, look at Max Ledbetter in my youth squad. And I will just show you his stats now. He is rated 64 overall, so him and Charles Williams will team up hopefully really well. He's got jumping of 76, strength 79, which is really good for a 16-year-old. Aggression 73, which is what I'm liking. And the video will end the minute that Max Ledbetter stops. So I will just say now, thanks a lot for watching, guys. If you've watched right until the end, and if you've watched right up until now, put in the comment section below, put Max Ledbetter for the win. I love the saying for the win. So yeah, put Max Ledbetter for the win if you've made it this far, and I will be interested to see how many people have actually watched the 13-minute long video. So yeah, as always, guys, do not forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next episode for the start of the championship season with my youth squad, which includes this Max Ledbetter. Max Ledbetter for the win. Peace out.